What's up, people of InertFury's channel? This is Zeta5 to bring you a Pokemon Showdown overused battle. Now, you're probably all wondering why I'm here. I'll try not to take too long, and I'll briefly explain as to why I'm here. So, if you haven't already heard it, InertFury's laptop unfortunately crashed, meaning he cannot upload battles. So he asked Fozon, another YouTuber. If you don't know her, then you should probably check her out. Anyway, so he asked her to help him with the channel and upload videos to his channel to keep it going. And then she in turn asked for help to do this and asked a few other narrators to help her. And I was glad to help. I was like, hey, you know what? Sure, I'll help. So this is basically why I'm here. So before I say anything, thank you Fozon for letting me do this, and thank you InertFury, because I mean, like, this is your channel. I'm uploading to it, so I thank you for letting me do that. So without further ado, I will get into this battle. Now I'm going to point out really quickly that I'm actually on this side of the battle. Kind of annoying. Please bear with it for this one battle. I'm sorry. It kind of annoys me as well, but yeah. So my team, I have a Swords Dance Lucario, Swords Dance Close Combat, Extreme Speed, and Bullet Punch actually. I carry a custom set Tyranitar with the Stealth Rocks, Pursuit, Fire Blast, and Roar actually. Roar is just, if there's someone trying to set up on me, just roll them out. Especially defensive Ronin Wash with this Willis and Pain Split, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump. I have a Banded Terrakion with Close Combat, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Quick Attack. Yeah, Quick Attack's kind of funny. A Subcalm Mind, no, not Subcalm Mind, yeah, just Calm Mind, Latias with just Calm Mind Recover, Hidden Power Fire, and Dragon Pulse. And lastly is my Scarf Haxorus. Yeah, power. Now look at my opponent's team. I immediately just take a look at his team and I'm like, stall. Oh no. Now, I just hate stall. It's not a playstyle that I like. I'm not gonna like say, oh my god, stall stuff. I just generally don't like it. I'm kind of annoyed to play against it. But look at his team. He has a bunch of like really stally Pokemon, and then a Dragonite at the end, which could possibly be Dragon Dance or a sub T-Wave Dragon Tail Shuffler, which I really hate sometimes. So I have to be really careful about that and never take that thing out. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get the battle started. So we can live with the Celebi right here. I'm gonna go for my Tyranitar, and I'm like, okay. So he's gonna go for U-turn, do a little bit to me. Looking at the damage, he's not really offensive. I go for Pursuit, get a good chunk on the Celebi. I'm like, okay, good job. So now he's gonna go into his Fortress right here, and I'm pretty sure I just get leftover recovery. I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. You'll bring this Fortress down to his Sturdy. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I got Fortress of Forever Spinner already down low. This is good for me. Then I can get up my rocks. So I do get my rocks right here, knowing he's not going to destroy on the Rapid Spin. He goes for his own spikes. It's kind of annoying for me because I don't have any Rapid Spin on my team, so I have to be a little bit careful. So I'm going to go for Fire Blast and just take out the Fortress. He had a lot of hazards, which kind of sucks, but then I can't really do anything about it at this point. So Tyranitar has done a pretty good job. And I ran into this Gliscor. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to start my Tyranitar thinking like, okay, here comes an Earthquake, and do a Ronin Wash, take whatever he wants to give me. But he goes for Substitute, and I'm like, oh no, this is one of those, Protect Substitute Gliscor that recovers all the HP while it stalls you to death using like Toxic. So you go for Protect my Hydro Pump, and I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of bad. What do I do? So he's going for Earthquake. I actually really don't know exactly why. Maybe I just don't know. I just really don't know. I'm just gonna point out blank. I don't know. But I'm just gonna make the sub. I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. But I'm not gonna get anywhere because he's gonna stall on my Hydro Pump. I really don't want that to happen. So I go to Latias, and he goes for another Substitute right here, and by the looks of it, maybe he might, I don't think he has Toxic, because as you can see right here, he's going to switch out actually. So he switches out, goes into his Heatran, because I could potentially Calm Mind, which I had to exactly do right here. So I do get a Calm Mind up. I guess I should have predicted the Heatran switching, but I'm like, whatever. At that time, kind of stupid of me, but oh well. Now I go to Ronin Wash, knowing that he might go for Fire Blast or Hidden Power Ice, something like that. Don't want to really take one of those. And then he's just gonna roar me out and take Lucario. I'm like, okay, well I can kill. He's gonna switch out. I'm gonna go to my Ronin Wash again, thinking he might go to Gliscor. But he goes for Roar again. And I'm like, okay, so now I'm back up to Lucario. Okay, now it's definitely gonna switch out. Gonna go to Ronin Wash again. I got this. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do it. I got this. No, he's gonna roar me out again into my Haxorus, and I'm like, if you want to die, if you want your Heatran to go down, that's fine with me. Here you go, dead. Now your Heatran's gone. Happy? So, yeah, I end up killing the Heatran off with the Earthquake. I'm like, okay, that's something. And I bring in the Celebi, and, it Grass-type, Ground-type move. I'm Scarfed, so I can't really do much. Just go into Tyranitar to see what I can do. he's gonna go for a Thunder Wave, actually. I'm like, okay. This is kind of interesting. You go for Thunder Wave. I'm not paralyzed. That kind of sucks, but oh well. So now he's gonna go for Recover, and obviously due to the fact that he can just pursue, he's probably gonna Recover stall me until I get paralyzed, and you're gonna free Recover off when he goes to full health, then U-turn, whatever he wants to do. But I'm like, you know what? Let's go for Pursuit again. I don't know what I was doing. I was just seeing what I could do, really. I don't know. Sometimes I sometimes just repeat random moves just to see what I can do. It's kind of a thing that I just do. I really shouldn't do it sometimes. But then now I go for Roar. Now I'm like, okay, well, none of his Pokemon can really touch me. His Glassman may have Earthquake, but I can tank, I think, maybe one or two. But he doesn't go for Substitute, and I go for Roar. And now I'm just gonna Roar Shuffle this man for the next few turns. Actually, now the idea behind this, first I want to get damage on all his Pokemon, because you know what, might as well. Tyranitar's kind of paralyzed, can't really do much with him. Plus, if I let Tyranitar go down, I get Switch Initiative. So I just want to I'm gonna keep roaring out. But my other purpose for doing this, because if that Dragonite is Dragon Dancer for like a late game sleeper, I have to be very careful about that. I want to get multi-skill off as quick as possible. So if I roar him into his Dragonite, he's going to be forced to attack me, and if I do live the attack, I can roar him out, making him so next time he comes in, he'll be at 50% health. So as you can see here, I did paralyze, which would kind of waste a turn right there, and I'm just going to keep roaring. So hopefully I just want to get that Dragonite out, get some damage off on it, but unfortunately I'm not getting that lucky. So here can we just go for Protect to probably get some Toxic Orb Recovery. Now you're going for Earthquake, I'm going to Roar, and now you can go to Celebi. I'm like, okay, this bodes pretty well. And I'm like, okay, now let's see what he's going to do. So he goes for a U-turn. I'm like, 1%. I'm like, okay, please, Roar one last time. I can get this Dragonite out. Please. But then I get paralyzed, and I'm like, Choruses, foiled again. So unfortunately, I have to let my Tyranitar die to Jellicent. So I'm like, okay, well, he did a good job. Tyranitar got damage on, I guess, most of his Pokemon. That's pretty good. Good job. And now he's gonna go. I'm gonna go to my Haxor. I'm like, okay, time to hit this man hard. Let's go. Power Outrage. Yeah. But I barely missed on the KO, and my Haxor gets burned. Luckily, he is low enough, so Sandstorm will kill. But then I just got to burn Haxors for free. So, in hindsight, a bad move. But then at the same time, I took a Jellicent, who was kind of a wall to my team since Run and Wash can't actually damage it that much. But as you can see, that even Burned Outrage does quite a bit of damage, and he does reveal to me the Dragon Tail mean he is the Parashuffler set that I was afraid of earlier when I talked about Team Preview. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not bringing Lucario, and Lucario with the extreme speed, so just take out this Dragonite. I'm like, okay, good job. So no problem there. I was thinking he might want to bring in his last score, but he actually doesn't do that. Goes to Celebi. I'm like, okay. So now I'm going to predict the Thunder Wave, actually, and go for Swords Dance, because I want to get a huge chunk on this Celebi due to the fact that it's defensive. I kind of want to whittle it down a little bit. So now with the priority Extreme Speed, I hope I don't, get paralyzed. I do hit the Extreme Speed, did quite a bit of damage, and he's going to kill me off the Psychic. So I'm like, okay, well, this is it. Let's go. The almighty force of Banded Terrakion. Ah! So, Terrakion's now on the field, and this Banded Stonge will be more than enough to kill Celebi. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. So now everything has Glasgow, and normally Glasgow can actually tank some Stone Edges, but due to the fact that I am banded, this is gonna just surprise him. So he's like, okay, he's scarfed or whatever. Now he did try to take the Stone Edge, but due to the fact that I am banded, I can bring him low enough so that Substitute will not can activate because less than 25% HP. So he's gonna protect just to see if get more recovery and bank on my next Stone Edge miss. But fortunately for me, I won't miss the next Stone Edge, and I will take out the Glass Score and end the game. So yeah, if I ended up missing that Stone Edge, due to the fact that he actually switched out before on my Latias, meaning that he probably couldn't touch me, thus I could just call on +6, do whatever the hell I want, and then after that, Dragon Pulse, bam, dead Glass Score. So yeah, that was a good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle for InertFury's channel. I thank you once again, Fozon and InertFury, for letting me post this. And that'll be about it. Zeta5 signing out. See ya.